Hey, this is David. Today we're going to talk about boutonnieres. Boutonnieres are small flowers or a small cluster of flowers that a gentleman would wear on his left lapel. The thing about making a boutonniere, we want to decrease the thickness of the stems. So I have removed most of the stem of this little Lenten rose or hellebore. Other flowers that I like to use are spray roses, miniature carnations, freesia, alstroemeria, because they're all small and in proportion to the lapel. I've inserted the wire into the base of the flower head, and now I need to secure that wire with some corsage tape or stem wrap. This is not sticky like masking tape or any other type of tape with sticky on one side. This has to be stretched and then wrapped around itself to actually adhere. So I'm going to start right at the base of the flower and then just sort of stretch, twist, and then sort of pinch it together with my thumb and forefinger on my opposite hand. Only going to go down a couple of inches because boutonniere stem doesn't have to be very long, and that just tears very easily. The good thing about having that artificial stem now is I can bend that flower head forward so we can actually appreciate the front of the flower. I'm going to back this up with some Spanish bluebells. And I'm not going to wire this stem. I'm simply going to place that behind the hellebore because I'm going to back that up with some foliage in a minute, and that is going to help hold that in place and keep it secure. And we're not making that stem very long, and that is not going to increase our stem thickness very much. So we're going to put that there. A little bit of tape around that. I don't have to go all the way to the bottom where I've taped before. Just need to secure the bluebell there at the top. I'm going to remove that lower one because it's pushing the petal down. There we go, just like that. And now I'm going to use some poet's laurel, also known as Italian ruscus. And I've cut off a small piece that I'm going to put at the back. But as you can see, there's some of these little leaves that come all the way down. I need to remove those because we want to have nice clean stems that we can put there at the back of those flowers. Cut that on a little bit of an angle. Now I can place this right up behind the other flowers. Position that where I want it, and then I can tape it in place. And again, I don't have to go all the way down to where I started originally. So we don't want the stem to be very thick. So now I have my boutonniere, but I need to get rid of this excess wire. So use my heavy-duty clippers to cut that. And you can leave the stem straight. I like to take a little dowel or a little chopstick and just curl the bottom of that just a little bit. And then you have a boutonniere that can be pinned onto the lapel of a jacket. So stay tuned because I'll be making some corsages as well, and you'll be able to make all of those for the upcoming Easter weekend.